Hello, my friends. I hope you're all doing well. Today is the 29th of June 2025. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. Um, this is the US dollar Swiss franc daily time frame. I believe we will see a temporary push to the upside because we are in a downtrend on this trend. Okay. I believe there'll be a reversal. I'm not sure how long that reversal will last, but we should be anticipating a push to the upside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at and why I believe we should expect to go long. Hopefully by the middle of the week. Okay, so USD downtrending. Um, so this was the last low we had right here, the last consolidation that is. Yeah. So if remember, I always say first thing to do is identify your trend, and then the next thing to do is to wait to see a consolidation at the bottom if you're down trending, and at the top if you're uptrending. So USD chief, we are down trending, so I look for my consolidation at the bottom of the trend, which I found right here. Yeah. So market came down, pushed up, came back and pushed up several weeks right here. Yeah. Okay. And then we had that um, bullish candle. Yeah. After a rejection of the level 2 days in a row. And then we had this bullish candle that then got buyers to go into the market. Yeah. So if they have gone long after this bullish candle, all the stops are going to be below this low. Yeah. And what happened was they came and let me just zoom that for you. So this is the bullish candle I was talking about. Yeah. So at the rejection of this candle with this bullish engulfing bullish bullish candle basically doesn't really qualify as a pin bar, but it is a bullish candle. The next day they came and took anyone that have gone long here, took them out. Okay. So when we close with this big bearish engulfing candle, we have sellers coming to the market. Bear in mind that um, since January 2024, actually no, January 2023, so no, sorry, December 2023 actually, since December 2023, we had not traded below this low. Okay, not until April 2025, so 2 years after, and we've then broke and closed below the level. So you ask yourself, if you were looking at this candle on the night of April 2025, excuse me, what would you have done seeing this big bearish engulfing candle close below a level that had not been closed or traded below for 2 years? I bet you most traders are going short after this break. Yeah, most traders were going short after this break and close. Okay, so if you are waiting for the next candle to close as a confirmation to go short, you got that there. All right, so when this closed, we retraced. If you are a retracement trader, this is where you would go short after this rejection there. You would sell. All right, so if you had gone short here and if you had sold here, where would your stop loss be? Your stops are all going to be here below this level. Yeah, the stops are all going to be below this level. Okay, so what happened was we broke back up with this bullish engulfing candle. Yeah, and closed. And then again, the breaker traders, once they see this, they would start jumping in, going long. Yeah. So what the markets, what they tend to do a lot, most of the time, don't believe me, just take a look at your charts. Yeah. What they do is they create this level right here. Yeah. After moving down for a long period of time, they'll create this level. Or if they're moving up, they'll create the level at the top. Yeah. Check your chart, you'll see this. So once they create this level, then they'll break out to get you in the wrong way. Yeah. They'll get you in to take shots, and then the stops are all going to be below here. And then they'll come back to take you out. And then also at the same time, act as a breakout to the opposite side, inducing you to go long. Right? So I have my supply zone here. This is my supply zone here, where I want to be going short because we the trend is down, so I want to go short with the trend. So this is where I'll look to go short. Yeah, right here. I'll look to take a short trade here. Yeah, and then I will exit at this low here. Yeah, and that was what we did. Yeah, that was what we did. We took a short there. We exited at this low. Okay, so now I believe that we will see a reversal, a long opportunity is on the cards. Yeah, so why do I believe that we have a long opportunity? So what happened here, this consolidation here, what they've done is they have given us the same um, opportunity here, right? I'll explain. So market has pushed down. We've now rejected this level. Yeah, came back, rejected the level, and then we've now broken this level right here. Yeah, so this level is not broken with this engulfing candle. Yeah, so what I expect to happen is this week, I expect this market to give us a retracement to the level, yeah, to get more sellers to come into the market to go short. Yeah. So once we see this happen, then we will look to go long. Yeah. I will explain where we should be looking to go long. So let me just delete this from the chart. Okay. So if you're trending down, if the market is going down, you only look for a supply zones. So the market only creates supply zones if you're pushing down. If the market is going up, uptrending, they only create a demand zone, okay, in the market. So um, on this USD Swiss franc on the weekly time frame, we have a demand zone that has been created years back. Yeah. So what I believe is that this demand zone was created for a reason, and the reason is being created for a purpose of to use this as a reversal of this downtrend. Yeah. So this is the market is currently trading on this weekly demand zone, but let's go back to the daily time frame to take a look at that level on the weekly time frame. So this is the demand zone on the weekly time frame. Yeah. So we need to adjust that properly. So we had this drop and we had this base and we had this push to the upside. Yeah. So we had the drop, we had the base, and we had this massive green candle rally to the upside. Yeah. So we have a drop base rally. Yeah. Which is a reversal demand zone signal. All right, or or demand zone pattern. Um, so let's go back to the chart. Right. So this is where the market is currently today, being Sunday, the 29th of June. So what I am looking to see next week is a push to the upside to retest the level that has been broken. Yeah. And then get more sellers into the market. Yeah. Keep them shorting, keep them shorting, keep them shorting, then bank to the demand zone. Yeah. And this is where we need to look to go long. Yeah. This is where we need to look to go long. Okay. So this is what I'm looking for Usdchf this week. All right. Um, I cannot see any demand zone that is quality demand zone. To my left, sorry, 1 second. Yeah, so if market moves up, there will be stops above this level. Yeah, and this demand zone has been used by this pullback here. Okay, and I cannot find any quality demand zones anywhere around here. This demand zone is not fresh because there was a pullback here that pulled this down. So this candle right here, I mean, yeah, this was a demand zone that was responsible for this push down. Okay, so I cannot see any demand zone. Again, um, sorry, I cannot see a supply zone, not a demand zone. Demand is at the bottom, supply is at the top. So this supply zone was responsible for this push down right here, this one that came all the way down. So this supply zone is not fresh. So there's a possible long trade um, to that zone, to this supply zone right here. Yeah. So this was why I said there's a possible reversal on the USD chief um, um, pair. So, okay, so this is what I'm looking at on this USD chief daily time frame. So long opportunity. Okay, so let's see how it plays out. Okay, any questions? Please let me know. Take care now. God bless. Bye.